Hey, we're all gonna die. That's what's pertinent information tonight.
There's a lot of stuff going on, bro. A lot of stuff going on, man.
Yeah, absolutely. I feel like a can of worms have been opened, and we don't have control over what happens next.
Can of worms has been open, and they done spilt all over the floor, and they're
All right,
getting, they're going everywhere, ain't they?
this shit is real.
They're already in a war. We're involved in it.
You know, this utopia world and shit that's never going to exist. I don't care how much you want it. I don't care how bad that they try. A utopian world is never going to exist, but that's what they're wanting.
It ain't Ukraine that we're worried about. We're fighting the collective West.
I have a bad feeling, and I've said this multiple times.
A war here would be so much worse than a war, say, in Iraq or a war in even Russia or China. And the reason I say it is because, one, America is the mixing pot. You have every different kind of culture. You know, you go to this city, you got Chinatown. You know, you got areas where it's white folks, areas where it's, you know, predominantly black folks. You got areas where it's predominantly Mexican folks. So you got, like, you know, all kinds of different countries all in one, different cultures and shit. And everybody in America could have a gun. You know what I mean? And no other country has that, where every single person can have a gun. And I'm not saying every single American has a gun, but a lot of us do.
Or five.
So it would be, I just think it would be so much worse here. Not because I think about it and I'm like, well, how many Americans own guns and have never had training, never, you know what I'm saying? And how wild would that be when you got 100 million motherfuckers running around that's never been trained with a gun, but now they ready to go Rambo and shit because all hell's breaking loose. I mean, this place would be it would be nuts, man, nuts. You know what I'm saying?
Try. That's what I've been trying to tell people. That I'm in Texas. That's what I've been trying to tell people. Look, do you know how many people have, like, you know, you said like 1, 5, 10, 15,
yeah.
20, bro, tricked out, just crazy. Backwoods, I know you got some stuff, brother. Tricked out, crazy stuff. And look, I'm gonna tell you, it's gonna be wild, bro. Because look, we all have these defensive item tools, right? And look, it's either legit. It is either the range, either you go to the range, an indoor range or an outdoor range. You go hunting, and that's it. Bro, can you imagine when there's no law, there's no rules? We'll say the gangsters. We'll say the gangsters. Can you imagine when everything is their range? Moving cars, street lights, houses with just lights on, just people that they just want to shoot. That's not even taken into the racial aspect. That's not taken into any of the other things that could make people want to do something to somebody. Yeah, and I'm not trying to be
and I was thinking about it like this too. Like you have a war in like you have a war in Afghanistan, and believe me, I'm not taking nothing from it. I completely I don't know because I wasn't there, but I mean, we know it was fucking bad, and our military went through some serious shit, like really, really serious shit. But I just what I'm saying is, like, in America, if you gotta go through towns and cities in America, man, you're gonna run into all kinds of different shit, man. You're gonna if shit hit the fan and it's America and there's shit popping off here, you're gonna have to go through this town with these people, this town with those people, this type of people, this type of people, this culture, that culture. I mean, it's like going through the whole world beefing in one fucking country. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right.
Hey, go ahead, back.
Well, it's been nobody is dumb enough to believe that we have secure borders, and 9 times out of 10, when you really go and watch, not what they just put on the mainstream media, but if you'll actually go and watch footage from there, man, it's a lot of fighting age men coming across that. Just saying. Yeah. Lots of fighting age men coming across there.
Me too, Frostbite.
They're catching a lot of people, man. that are really, really, really bad people, and that's just what they're catching. You know what I'm saying?
And
And
let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. How many places in America would be, if shit hit the fan, all hell's breaking loose, wars popping off, every city's going nuts, little towns going nuts, people invading, all this shit. How many places already in America would be ran by the enemy because they've, China's already owned this land and been in this spot, sneaking in and shit. What about Russians have a hold on this certain area and this certain area with the Russians that are here, and Iranians,
Mm-hmm.
Mexicans, whatever it may be, who we end up, which I don't think we would go to war with Mexico. I think Mexico and us, I think we would be on the same side of things, hopefully.
Yeah.
But still, you know what I'm saying? Like how many parts of America already are in jeopardy of being lost right now?
it ain't but see, here's the thing about it's not a real secret that it's a lot of Mexican folks down there want some of their territory back. California, Arizona, some places, Texas. They want their territory back, man. They have not. I mean, I've seen them state it many a times, and some higher up people there.
Hey, let me throw this out here. Facts, Backwoods. Let me throw this out here. Look, hey, y'all know, look, I kick the good book every now and then, right? And it talks about like a turbulent time, tribulations, the end of the system. This is what's crazy. Now, you cannot tell me that this is not perfect timing. We are on the cusp of possibly a tactical nuclear war with Russia. At the same time, CW 2.0 is literally at our doorstep. Our electoral system, nobody trusted at this point. Nobody trusted. Look, we can't even make our laws anymore because nobody is going to trust what happens.
Boom.
Yeah, on the cusp of World War III.
This was 2 years ago. There were over 900 open cases of sleeper cells in this country by the FBI.
Seriously, I'm feeling a sense of immediacy, right? You know what I'm doing this weekend? And I know, bro. I know. Fam, chat, I know. We've been saying prep to the Raptors. Do this and do that and do this weekend, seriously. And I've done it time and time again. But this weekend, again, I'm going through everything. I'm making sure everything is topped off. I'm making sure everything is ready to go. But that is how I feel, man. I feel like we're going into a fight. No, I feel like we don't know that we're about to get into a bad fight. The populace of this country. And everybody else knows. China, Taiwan, everybody else knows except us.